Let's check out Chunky next. Lots of max HP, very slow. Can start with a lot of different things. What do we think is a good thing for a really slow character? We probably want to keep our distance, so maybe a shotgun? We're gonna have to kind of... Oh yeah, we're nice and slow here. But boy, do we have a lot of HP. Yeah, I love how varied the weapons end up feeling. Alright, I think I've made a terrible mistake here. It is hard to pick up resources with this guy. So I think we need to consider that as well. 3 HP recovered from consumables, max HP. Yeah, I think we're going ranged weapons here. So we'll pick up another shotgun. That's probably all we're going to get. HP regeneration could be a good build here. Yes, I do feel a bit like lunch at the moment, Apollo Loco. But that's, we're going to try and change that. We're going to have to get some 5-8 max HP. I think we're going to need our regen and our lifesteal. So I'm going to let that go. Taser could be good, but I don't think I'm going to lock for it. These guys feel a lot faster. I am feeling some regret right now, but I want to try out all the characters, and this character is just gonna be a little spicy, I feel like. And it is so hard to pick up. So hard to pick up anything. So, like I was saying before, we have to come up with some way of some passive income, I feel like. I'm gonna go with the luck here. Do we need more damage? I don't think we need more damage. But I also think that our resources are very... Let's go with lifesteal. Because I think our resources are very important. We're not going to nerf HP regen. Let's say we're not going for dodge. So we'll get that, and then Gentle Alien, I think, would be the death of us. Yeah. Welcome back, Doc. We're currently trying a chunky run, so we're gonna see how the slowest character in the game behaves. I think that it's gonna be a little bit challenging. Yep. A little bit challenging indeed. So far, our max HP is at least carrying us through. Holy cow. Taking 2 shots to kill a tree is feeling really bad, though. Alright, so far we managed to do that. So elemental, I'm not taking anything that's a speed down. I think that's an easy decision. I think some armor could be good. I'm going to end up going for defensive stats, but we also might need to pick up some harvesting, just because our income is terrible right now. And if we don't get some money, we're not going to be okay. Oh yeah, what's your theoretical build? Right now I feel like range damage. Affected by 50% of range damage. Okay, so the SMG just gets nerfed itself. Am I going to lose life stealing for that? I don't think so. So I think we take the SMG just because we need weapons. And then we can roll a little bit. Ooh, the duck seems really good. Because we got to get our luck up there to get something interesting. Yeah, Robbie, that sounds really challenging. Taking care of an old dog is they require a lot of attention and a lot of love, to be sure. 6 SMGs for weapons. All right, well, I'm 1/6 of the way there, Doc. I was thinking shotguns because I feel like the weakness of SMGs, before you get piercing at least, seems to be a lack of, like, AoE. right? We don't have an easy way to take out a huge number of things bearing down on us. And so my theory was maybe shotguns would be good at that, which is why I picked up these two. That's and that's what was offered to us. That went okay. I think crit chance definitely is a take here. Now, does negative armor, you take 9% more damage. Okay, let's make sure we pick up some armor then, so that, oh, but the luck, I gotta take the luck. Okay, we have a bit of a luck build going now. Take that. I'll lock for the cyber ball. Actually, I'll lock for all these, I think. Well, I'll take the pistol now, and then I'll lock. I think both of these are good for our build. I don't know if we survive this wave, though. Because I'm starting to feel like our damage is a little lackluster. I'm also kind of wondering if part of the strat should be to kind of like break the trees but leave the HP on the ground so that we can come back to it when we inevitably take damage like that. I ate that bullet right to the face. Yeah, I definitely need some range damage. This is not going smoothly. For the amount of damage that I'm taking, though, it's amazing that we're not lower on health. But right now, just things are not dying. Whew. All right. Ah, range damage. What was I just saying? Crit chance? Sure. And then... Can we take all these? I don't want -3 armor. I'm unhappy about the minus armor that we currently have. So I guess we do that. I don't need us taking more damage. That's for certain. The range damage seems to have at least allowed us to obliterate waves a little more expediently. Also, I apologize that Twitch chat isn't showing up on screen. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that. I might have broken something. So I'll check that in a minute here, but I feel like that's tradition for Mondays. Mondays, things just don't quite work the way you expect them to. All those cobwebs that were acquired over the weekend. So far, I'm feeling pretty okay about this build, though. Attack speed, 18% attack speed seems hard to... Okay, we're not doing dodge. I kind of want to leave the speed. I'm going to roll this once. Getting our lifesteal up, I think, could be really good. Okay, so we got an SMG too. So let's combine our shotguns. That's potentially questionable. Let's pick up that. Combine our SMGs and pick up that. And then, are we going to leave dodge negative? I think we're going to leave dodge negative and get armor increased. So let's lock that. Well, 8 HP for us is percentage, not that much. I certainly am having a great day, Robbie. I hope you are as well. Okay, pistol, not worth locking for, I don't think. I feel like our elemental damage... I feel like... Have I taken some things that reduced our elemental damage? I probably should have checked that before I took the flamethrower. Because this... I have this feeling that the flamethrower is not doing a whole heck of a lot here. Looks like our burns are for 6. That's not... I guess that's not terrible. trying to focus on the ranged characters. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I can't see who it is because of the excitement, but much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day. Giant Dad, thank you for the follow. 3 HP regeneration. I think we're going for like an HP heavy build, so I think we'll go with that. We'll grab that to get our max HP that much higher, because that's what the build is. And then we can spend 1 max HP for burning to spread. That seems extremely good. And then the torch, now that we're starting to do some elemental damage, I think the torch is probably better than whatever we're working with. So, oh, these big dudes, they're taking longer to die than I would prefer. The longer they stay up, if they get that second charge, that's usually the one that catches me off guard. Or sometimes it's the first charge like that. Go figure. So now we want the thing that makes us burn things twice as fast, I feel like. We're taking some inevitable hits just because you can't dodge everything when you are this slow. I like what our HP is doing though. Like, and by that I mean not going to 0. That seemed good. Yeah, I would expect that that's probably going to change, Doc. So Giant Dad, Brotato is a Vampire Survivor-esque game where you equip. Yes, the entire game is just a square map in Ibis. But yeah, so you equip your potato. You are a potato. You equip your potato with equipment that changes its base stats. You can have up to 6 weapons equipped, and you're just trying to build the strongest character you possibly can. 1 range damage, -5 range. I'm going to keep our range where it is, I think. I think that's a big part of our success. 2 HP regeneration, I think, is better. Our armor going down is so not good. But we need more damage. Let's try and find a way to get our armor up again. Let's grab that. I'll roll this looking for armor. Nice. Does that 0? Okay, that actually improves our armor. That's fantastic news. And then we can combine our 2 SMGs into an epic SMG. Ooh, we do not have enough for the torch again, though. The torch isn't really the weapon we wanted anyways. So this is heavy. Does a ton of damage. Sure, let's buy this. Lock it. I haven't tried out rocket launchers yet. But yeah, definitely has roguelite elements. You're upgrading your characters. There are a whole bunch of character classes that basically start out. So you start out the game differently. This game we started as having as Chunky or Chonky, one of the two, I don't remember which. But we are very slow, as you can see, and we have a lot of hit points. So there's different characters, like there's a one-armed character that only lets you have 1 weapon, but that weapon is much more effective. There's a wizard that has increased elemental damage. There's a lot of potential to this game, and it's really addictive and surprisingly difficult. There are 12 total waves, and I beat the game once last night, just kind of testing it out for stream, and it is very satisfying when you win. Although I kind of wish that the game went on a bit longer, which I can only assume, since this is only a free demo, that will happen in the future. All right, 30% XP -2 lifesteal. I think I'm going to say no to that. And then let's roll this once because we can do better. More HP regen, more... We're not doing dodge. We've... I don't know, Innie. I think the upgrade selection is interesting. I think there will be more with time that is added to it, but as a demo, it's very entertaining, at least for me. But I am sometimes a simple man. Let's grab the rocket launcher and see what that's about. All right. Yeah, there's a decent selection of weapons, decent selection of enemy varieties. Although, you know, over the 12 waves, I don't think we're seeing all the enemies the final game will have, presumably. But that was a little spicy. But yeah, it's very much in the vein of Vampire Survivor or 20 Minutes Till Dawn that have been so popular lately. And I've just been having a good time with it, although I feel like I'm about to have a very bad time with this wave. Yep. Oh boy. I can't get out of the way fast enough of all of the baddies. Here, 2, 1. Ugh, we just barely made it. So Nuclear Throne is just a very different game, Annie. I agree. I love Nuclear Throne. Have played a ton of it. And I would not compare these. Among other things, this is an auto battler, so I'm not controlling the firing of my weapons. I'm just building the layout, and then I just guide the potato. Let's see. Let's grab... I don't know if lifesteal is better. So lifesteal is a % chance for each hit, and this is 8 HP every 5 seconds. I think lifesteal is our better stat with how much we're attacking. But I could be convinced otherwise. And then the question is the pistol versus the shotgun. I think we're going to recycle the pistol for a shotgun, but we're really looking for... and then I'll sack... No, for melee damage, we won't. But yeah, I'm really looking for something that's going to pop a little more than all of this. We could afford to spend the armor, but I think the armor was just barely keeping us alive, and I think we need to get our armor up. So I'm going to hold off on any upgrades here. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Our single target damage against these ones that move faster and faster is going to be a real problem. I mean, I certainly like it, Doc. But, you know, I think everyone has different game preferences, and that is okay by me. We are getting shredded this round, though. Holy cow. Yeah, our damage has just fallen off, and we're not able to kill these, like, bandage-looking duders fast enough. Okay, I'm just going right through. Ill-advised, perhaps, but... Yowza. The fact that we can dive at all is kind of insane. 1, 0. Alright, that was spicy. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Enter the Gungeon is another fantastic game. You are naming a lot of excellent games. I think Wisdom is good because the waves always start out easy and get harder. So I think that's an easy pickup. I'm going to go with the armor here. We could go for the legs just to get movement, but I don't think it's going to be the key. We'll take the scope because we're full range build here. Ooh, that double shotgun is tempting. This is our final wave, so we need to spend our money here. Losing 1 HP regeneration for more damage, I think, is good. Our crit chance is up there, but I don't really want to nerf our crit damage. I think it is very different than both. I would disagree quite strongly that it is the same. Both of the games that you mentioned have like multiple rooms and aren't kind of taking advantage or going for the game mechanic that that this game is going for, which is more of like the you have a world border type of thing that that Vampire Survivor has gone for, which I think is just different, you know. But I agree with what Doc was saying. I think the world has the potential to hold many games, and we can appreciate each one for its own uniqueness. And I think this game is quite a bit different than either Nuclear Throne or Enter the Gungeon. Both fantastic games in their own right. But yeah, if developers stopped making games simply because they took inspiration from another one, we would never have any of the classics that we have. Like, there are a lot of people who would say that Enter the Gungeon was just Binding of Isaac, but slightly reskinned and rebranded. I don't subscribe to that particular train of thought, but, everybody has their own perspective. 17 seconds. We're not gonna make it, I don't think. Yeah, so that's the final wave of the game. Vampire. I don't think I've seen that one. We were close. Continue the excitement. All right, so